Hello, I just wanted to thank you for clicking on my video, and I wanted to let you know not only do I create content in my YouTube channel here, Class in a Glass, but I'm also on Twitch where I play single-player games, multiplayer games, I do movie reviews, cartoon reviews, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Also, it would be a big help if you can check out my Patreon, where you can gain access to audio commentaries, reactions, and the ability to submit questions for my podcasts and videocasts. And all that content can be found in the links below. In the meantime, enjoy the video. We gotta go ahead and get into my next spoiler review chat, my scene by scene breakdown. Need a drink? For Gargoyles episode 7, chat. What are the Gargoyles? What are the Rookery brothers up to, chat? Well, let me fucking tell you. Lexington, Broadway, and Brooklyn, chat. Those are the three Rookery brothers, chat. They were born in the nest. They hatched together, chat. And they've been inseparable. They may fight sometimes, but they're still brothers in the end. Are they like the children of Goliath? It's not said. I don't know whose children they are, but they're definitely, they're brothers. Okay. And so what Lexington, chat, he's been building a motorcycle this whole time in some garage in the middle of New York City. Does no one know that these things are, I guess not, because I guess they closed up shop, but does not anyone see the fucking motorcycle there? That's like, we didn't fucking make that. What the hell is that? But I guess not. In Lexington, he's been, like, the fucking Broadway in Brooklyn. It's like, when are you going to finish this, man? You've been working on this every night for this entire week. And he's like, it takes time, goddamn. And it's like, well, it doesn't take time to ride a horse. You rode him. He's like, what's a fucking horse have to do with anything, man? This is intricate fucking machinery. I'm a fucking gargoyle. I found about the fucking motorcycles like a month ago, okay? Cool your goddamn jets, all right? And he fucking puts this thing together. It's like, it's done. And fucking Brooklyn goes, well, clearly I'm the leader among you goddamn peasants. I'm going to be the first one to ride a motorcycle. And I guess everyone's like, well, fucking, I guess we serve you, Brooklyn. And so, because that's his thing, chat. These three brothers, they love motorcycles, and he's got his helmet. He cuts two little holes through it so he can put his horns through it, chat. Puts his helmet on, gets these sick sunglasses. He's a loser, though, chat. Who wears sunglasses at night? Brooklyn, apparently. And he folds his wings like really tight against his body, and he puts on this sweet leather jacket. He's like, I'm gonna give it a test drive. And he just fucking rides this motorcycle, chat, on the streets of New York City. And apparently, chat, I guess between midnight and 6 a.m. or something, or no, between like, I don't know, 9 and 6 a.m., no traffic in New York City. There's very few people out on the streets in New York. I guess you didn't know that. There's no one out there. And he's riding on all these abandoned street, chat, not a soul in sight, but he passes by a fucking cop car. Fucking Keith David, he plays one of the cops, chat. He plays Goliath, and he plays this weirdly random, indiscriminate cop that shows up like a couple episodes, every couple episodes. Friends with Elisa Mazza, chat. And he goes, what the hell was that? And he fucking chases after Brooklyn on this motorbike, chat. But good old Brooklyn gives him the slip. And they fucking crash the cop car, chat. It fucking flips over. Fucking Keith David, his neck snaps. He's like, he's dead. You killed Keith David. And he's like, no! He's fine, chat. They're just like, ooh, that was crazy. Because they fucking I think they do crash the car. And Keith David has the lines like, I'll never put sugar in my coffee again. It's like, really, it was the sugar. That's what did it. I've seen weird shit. They saw a fucking gargoyle, chat, riding a motorbike. It's crazy. And then Brooklyn, he's just, whoo, that was a scary moment. And he sees some fellow motorcycle enthusiasts, chat, some fellow chopper Harley Davidson enthusiasts. And he's like, Brooklyn, the first thought was like, I should probably avoid those guys because if they see me, they'll fucking freak out. But no, Brooklyn goes, I'm going to join them and talk to them. And he immediately begins driving to them. And they look at the bike and they see, there's a fucking monster on that thing. And they stop and are like, what? And he's like, hey guys, I'm like you. I like motorcycles too. It's like, we're gonna beat you to death. And they just get all these bats, chat, they get these chains, and they just fucking go at Brooklyn. Oh, meanwhile, during all this action, chat, we see another entity, another gargoyle flying overhead. Who is it, chat? Is it Goliath? Is it Broadway or Lexington? You know, we're watching after the Rookery brother, chat. Is it Hudson? Yeah, we shall soon find out. And they surround him, and they just start pummeling the shit out of Brooklyn. But then a gargoyle suddenly comes down and just begins tearing these motherfuckers apart. Yeah, definitely murdering them, chat. Fucking flesh against concrete. you fucking concrete's gonna win that battle, okay? That's just how it's gonna happen. And they eventually, Brooklyn, he gets the upper hand too, thanks for the help. They fuck him up. And this entity goes up to the rooftop. He's like, Broadway? Lexington Goliath, is that you? And he climbs up there, Chad. It's none of them, Chad. It's Demona, this bitch, who I guess we all thought had died. Because the last time we saw Demona, Chad, she fell off Castle Wyvern on Xantos Tower, and they were like, I guess she's dead. Even though she has wings, so she probably glided away to safety. But he's like, I thought you died. She's like, no, Brooklyn, my little brother, no, not at all. No, I came to help you. I heard your cries, and I saw what the humans were doing to you. You know, Brooklyn, the humans are very bad. Like, you shouldn't trust them. You know, Goliath, he doesn't know fucking shit, okay, man? All right, I'm here to help you. But Brooklyn's like, but Goliath believes that someday the humans will accept us. And I know a good human, Eliza Maza. She put that into your goddamn mind. He just wants to sleep with that bitch. Demona's very jealous of Eliza Maza. He's like, no. Yes, I'll show you what there. He's like, I can't trust you. She's like, you don't have to, okay? I'm just going to show you some things. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to show you what humans are. And Brooklyn goes, okay. And they just fucking fly off, chat. They flutter off. And we see various moments. It's like a goddamn Christmas carol of here's how humans being a piece of shit. Here's humans abusing a kid. Here's humans murdering somebody. He's like, wow, there's a lot going on this night. And yeah, we see like she takes him to like this house. Look at this angry couple. It's like, you gotta stop hitting him. You keep hitting him, he's gonna keep doing what he's gonna do. And husband's like, I hit him because he's a piece of shit. He gets it from your side of the family. Fuck you! Throws a vase. It's the husband that had concussed. And she's like, oh my God. She's like, see? Even when they try to have a family, they're savages. And then they see the kid run off. He's running, he's crying. We go to another scene of just fucking look how they're so corrupt. They force other people to pay them money for goods and shit. The overprices, it's terrible. They keep them in poverty. And the last one, chat, we see a chalk outline. Someone has perished, and look how they murder each other. And Brooklyn's like, oh my God, you're right. But Eliza Maz, fuck! Elisa Maz, okay? She's not here right now. She might be the exception to the rule, all right? But most of the humans are bad, okay? I'm trying to convince you. Brooklyn goes, fuck, you convinced me. You convinced me in like a half hour. She's like, but here's the thing, Brooklyn. We gotta convince Goliath, okay? Yeah, like you said, he believes the humans are good. There's a lot of good humans out there, and Lisa Maza's good. But we gotta show him the evil of humanity. You gotta help me. You gotta help me so we can all get through this together. And he's like, I don't think I can do that. He doesn't trust you. It's like, go to this location. It's called the Cloisters. It's very similar to the world we came from before. A lot of medieval architecture, chat. Tell him you found this place. Bring him there, and I just want to talk to him. Oh, by the way, in order to convince him, I need you to find this book for me. It's called the Grimoire Fantastica. I don't know if that's the name. But find this book. I'll read him some passages to show him the light. And he goes, okay. And so she's like, yeah, hell yeah. He flies back, Chad, glides back. Excuse me, gargoyles don't fly, they glide. And the gargoyles are like, when's he fucking coming back? It's almost dawn at this point. And they go, he flies back, and he's like, hey, guys, sorry for keeping you waiting. And they're like, oh, no problem, glad you're here. Then Elisa Maza come back, and Goliath's like, hey, girl. He's just showing his shit off. She's like, hey, Elisa. And she's like, hi, Goliath. It's like, just start fucking each other, okay? Just do it. Get a goddamn room and just do it already. Jesus. I don't remember Gargoyles being his president. It's dark, Anthony Views. It's very dark. And so she goes, yeah, sorry, guys. I just came to tell you that David Xantos, he's getting out of jail in a month. So I've told you this in the previous episode. You guys need to find a new place to live, and I found just the place. And fucking, Goliath, he's done being sexy towards Elisa. He's like, don't worry about it, okay? This is our home. He's not going to take our home back. And she's like, Goliath, just please listen to me. And he's like, don't worry about it, Elisa. Okay, mansplain to Elisa Maza. It's like, come on, Goliath. You're better than that. And he's like, Brooklyn, you got an opinion on this? He's like, I don't really have an opinion. And he's like, all right, well, Lisa, I appreciate your concern. I really do. But let's talk about this another time. She's like, all right, fine. And then they turn the snow, Chad. It's now dawn. And she's like, all right, see you guys later. Get some shots of New York City, Chad. And then it's the next night, and they go, they break out of there. And fucking Hudson's like, I'm gonna go watch TV. Goliath says, I'm gonna go read books and shit. Broadway, and what's his name? Lexington. We're gonna go get some breakfast. You want to come over to Brooklyn? Brooklyn's like, maybe later. I don't know. And so they fly off Brooklyn. Meanwhile, he infiltrates Xanatos Towers chat. Fucking Alan Rickman. He's bopping, booping on his keyboard. Probably talking to David Xanatos. Then he takes the Grimoire Fantastico, and he goes to the Cloisters chat, gives it to Damone, and she's like, this is great. So just fucking get, Goliath, and everything will be great. And he goes, okay. And so he flies back, or glides back. He's like, Goliath, I found this amazing place. It's called the Cloisters. It's like from home. And Goliath goes, that sounds nice. Brooklyn, I trust you with my life. Of course I'll follow. He goes, okay. Very guilty. And they glide over there chatting at the Cloisters. He's like, whoa, Brooklyn, this is so nice. This reminds me of home. He's like, I appreciate that, man. And he's like, hey, happy to do Goliath. Then who walks out of the darkness? Chat, it's Demona. And Goliath goes, what the fuck is this? And she goes, thank you. We are doing this together, Goliath. And I am here to convince you of the evils of humanity. He's like, Demona, it's over between us, okay? I got Lisa Mazza. She's much better than you. And not all humans are bad. They'll accept us eventually, okay? It's notable. She says, I will open your eyes. And she reads this incantation, Chad. He's Expecto Patronum. And he does that. And oh my God, it's like a mind spell. It's a mind control spell. And then Goliath goes, and his eyes turn green. And then she's able to command Goliath to do anything. Though the one who holds the book, chat, controls Goliath. Or I guess the pages in the book controls Goliath. Doesn't matter. And Brooklyn's like, what are you doing? You said you were just here to talk to him. And it's like, I did talk to him. And now he's under my control. And listen, we can do this together, Brooklyn. Just bring the others. Everything will be okay. He's like, no, I don't believe you. And she's like, I'll fucking mind control. He's like, no, you won't. And they start fighting, shit. They start fighting. She sends Goliath to fight Brooklyn. He's like hopping around. He's like using the shadows because he's not as big as Goliath. So he has to use guerrilla tactics, chat. And she's like, Brooklyn, just come out of the darkness. It'll be fine. Let's just talk. He's like, there's no more talk, Demona. And they keep wrestling, chat. Eventually, Brooklyn, he does grab the book from her, rips out the pages from the book, chat, and then he flies away. And Demona's chasing, you bring back those fucking pages. And they fly back. They're over like a cliff, chat, a precipice. And he's like, but I'm the one who controls Goliath now, Demona. The one who holds the pages where the spell's written on, controls Goliath. He's like, Goliath, attack her. He goes, okay. And he just starts beating. He just starts fucking wailing on Demona, chat. Just punch, 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 punch. She's like, ah! And then she doesn't like that, chat. Eventually, she fucking throws Goliath out. She attacks Brooklyn. She gets the pages. She's like, fuck this. And she, I don't actually know what happens to the pages. I forget what happens. Something happens to Pat. Maybe they're in the book. And she goes, you know what? Fuck you and this book. And she throws the book over into the waves, chat. It's falling through. He goes, no! And he goes after that fucking book, chat. He's just diving down. He grabs it at the last second. And he flies back. Demona's like, ah! She's flying away. He's like, her plan has failed. But Goliath, he's still under the mind control spell. I think she might have the pages still. But she's like, oh, fuck that. I'm going to take off. And, no, I guess he does have the pages. No, it's still inside the book, but he can't read them. He doesn't know what language this is, chat. Only Demona, for some reason, knew how to read it. And he's like, no. And he's like, oh, Goliath, come back with me to the castle. They fly back. Oh, the Gargoyles are there. Elisa Mazza's there. And he's like, so, this is a little awkward. I convinced Goliath to come with me to talk to Demona because we were in league of each other. And she betrayed us? I mean, who'd have thunk it? She betrayed us. And now he's in this kind of derpy state. He's really derpy now. So we just have to live with it. And fucking Lisa Mazza's like, hell no, we're not. Is like, all right, let me see. She at least always rely on Elisa Mazza, chat, when you got a problem. And she goes, Goliath, she holds the book. Says, no one can read it. They're like, we don't know what this means. She goes, okay, Goliath, this is what I want you to do. I want you to always, what's the specific thing? She basically says, chat, even though you're under the spell, I want you to spend the rest of your life if you are not under the spell. And that breaks it, chat. He's like, oh, there you go. Perfect. So I guess technically they didn't break the spell, the curse, but he'll forever live his life as if he's not under the spell because he's still under the spell, but that negated it. You follow me? And so he's great. Elisa Mazza, I could just smooch you. And she goes, do it. But that doesn't happen. Not yet, not yet. And Brooklyn's like, Goliath, I'm so sorry. He's like, don't worry. She manipulated you. I heard all, even though I was under the spell, I heard you the entire time. It happens. Don't worry about it. And he's like, wow, Goliath, thank you. And he's like, we all learn. I made many mistakes before I became leader of this clan. Don't worry. Everything's a learning experience. Good guy, Goliath, Chad. I mean, I've been fucking pissed. But he's like, fuck it. We're going to deal with that later. It's okay. And so everyone's fucking group hugging Chad. And Lisa Maz is like, I'm going to sleep with that thing one day. And they just go, they turn the stone, Chad. And that is Gargoyles episode 7, Chad. There you go. Very fun episode. Got some more character development for Brooklyn, which I did appreciate. Oh, that's the thing, too. It ends on, because they're asking, Broadway, Lexington asks, so what happened to the motorcycle? And Brooklyn goes, it blew up. And Lexington goes, oh, what? And they all turn the stone. And that's the end of the episode. It's fun. It was a good one. I love Gargoyles. This is such a fun series. It's such a blast to review this. And maybe we'll have more cartoon reviews in the future, chat, obviously, but new cartoons, because I love King DJ's idea. So, yeah, that was some bad storytelling for any Michael Bay man. How they got out of that completely. Just, pretend you're not under the spell anymore. Oh, man. Jamona wants his life. So does Elisa Maza. David Zando says Disney's Hank Scorpio of Simpsons. Oh, yeah, I can see that. I say Lex Luthor, but sure. No doubt about it. Yeah, chat. How would Goliath even smash Elisa, though? He's rock hard. No. No, boo. Boo that.